your Christianity. You know what I'm saying? He's begging. Satan is a pimp, y'all. We are his hoes, y'all. Now, very rare do a pimp go begging a hoe, but if she fine enough, whoa. If he feels as though he's gonna lose some money, some prestige, cause the hoe wanna go, he gonna beg. He gonna whisper. He gonna buy her a brand new dress so that she stays. I happen to be one of Satan's top hoes. Well, I was anyway. But I need you to stay, Frank, because you make me a lot of money. Frank, you with your alcohol and your dope and your thieving and your whoring out here, you got other souls. And if you go, they gonna go. So I was a high price hoe. Are y'all understand? So he begged me to stay. Are y'all digging what we trying to get across here? I know y'all in church, your mind ain't there, but go home and read it to yourself. You'll understand what we're saying. So anyway, fire came down and burnt up the first 250. And then it says in 15, and the angel of the Lord said unto Elijah, go down with him, be not afraid. And he arose and he went on down and went back and talked to the king. But Elijah was a fire come down type preacher. He was about business. Some of y'all need that. Amen. Some of you boozers out there, you drunkards, you need that. Amen. You do. You need that. Some of y'all that's sleeping with every Tom, Dick, and Harry. Some of your moms out there, you got 5 different kids, 6 different baby fathers out there. Yeah. You need some. Yes! That's right. You need some discipline in your life. Some fire to come down. You with that sort of reputation, and now you got 3 girls, and then they gonna grow up, watch it, come on. You men out there that decide that your streets is your hustle and that's how you gonna do, you got sons coming, and you gonna look at the white man locking me up. You going to jail because you keep knocking on the door. Stop playing with yourself. Are y'all understanding what we trying to get across? You need the fire to come down and clean up you 50 with this 50. Straight. I was going to say it. Y'all understand what I'm trying to get across here? You need an Elijah. It's just that plain, and it's just that simple. This word Elijah, his name happens to mean Jehovah is God. It means God himself. So actually what it's saying is you need God himself. You need a clunk on the head by Almighty himself. You need the truth of the word unadulterated. Are y'all with me? All right. Now turn on over to 2 Kings chapter 6. 2 Kings chapter 6. Are y'all there with me? Amen. Are y'all back in love with me again? Or you still you mad?
I always love you, Frank. Y'all
right?
Always love you.
All right. Okay. Well, wait till I come down. Don't be loving me up here, because you can't beg me to come down there.
Come on,
y'all ready? All right, let's get it. All right, verse 6. Let's see. Let's go to chapter 6, and let's go to verse 8. 2 Kings chapter 6. We're going to go to verse 8. Say amen when you got that. Amen. All right. Here we go. Since then the king said, now this is Elisha. We just did Elijah, the hard prophet. Now we're doing Elisha. All right. Then the king of Syria warred against Israel and took counsel with his servants, saying, in such and such place shall be my camp. So they go into war, and he's the king of Syria is, they in the warhouse, and they strategizing. They strategizing where they gonna set up their army at. Anytime you see another country besides Israel, it represents your enemy. Right. Syria, stop thinking about some stinking desert over there. It ain't talking about no stinking desert. It's talking about if it ain't Israel, which is the children of God, which is us, ain't got nothing to do with no big nose Hebrew. The word Israel means to wrestle with God and win. Do you understand? It means to prevail. It means that you have a connection, a relationship with God. That is what the word Israel means. Who in here is an Israelite?
Me.
The whole church should have jumped up. I said, who in here is an Israelite? You ain't no Israelite, then your butt is going to hell. Can I put it to you like that? God is going to save who? His people. His people is Israel. His people are the ones that believe that Jesus Christ is God, period. That is an Israelite. That is a child of God. And if you are not, then you are a Syrian and you are an enemy to me and everybody else who's an Israelite. Can you understand that?
Amen.
One more time. That's why the Lord said, do it again. Who in here is an Israelite?
Me.
Thank you, church. This here says, the king of Syria warred. Who is the king of Syria then?
Enemy. Now it could be whatever enemy is yours. I don't know what your enemy is. You do.
Warred with it and took counsel and said, this is where I'm going to place my camp. See, Satan, he strategizes how to trip you up. How to get you. He knows your weaknesses. A lot of people think that, the reason why I don't pray out loud or Satan can jump on my prayer. Satan can't read your mind. Satan ain't God, y'all. Satan can't read your mind. He can see you going in the church, and sometimes he happy that you going in there. Because in there, he can get you worse than what you really are. Do you know why? Because when you get to church, you'll become ignorant. You ain't learned nothing. And he glad to see you waste 2 hours not learning nothing. But some of us, so he'll set up camp, blind you in church. His camp will be in church because he know that that's where I can war against him or her at, because I can get them on the fact that they're ignorant and they do not want to grow. They want to just stay the same old level. They want to hear the same old preaching. They want to sing the same old songs. They want to leave the same way they just came in. He'll set up camp. The preacher talked about somebody being fat and on welfare. I'm not going. He does set up camp. Set up camp right there on your ignorance. Are y'all understanding what we're trying to get across? He shouted at my little kid. He done set up camp right there. Are y'all understanding what we're trying to get across here? There's other places where he know you personally. And he know that if you're a child of God, I got to war against him. That's what he does. Ain't no break. That's what he does. So he knows where to set up camp. Are y'all feeling what we're trying to get across? Some of y'all women, y'all stay home when your man is out doing whatever he's doing, at least just being a man. Having some fun, for crying out. You playing some pool. And you at home, tapping your foot, shaking your teeth, setting up camp. So when he get home, peace is over. Men too. Right, sister?
Yeah, you're supposed to go ahead on out too. You're going to stand there by here.
Such and such place is going to be my camp. See, Satan's plotting against you. All right, y'all got me? And the man of God said unto the king of Israel, saying, look, take this. There's the such and such a place is going to be where the camp is going to be down. See, that's me, the preacher. I'm trying to tell you where Satan is setting his camp up at. Satan sets his camp up in your anger, in your ignorance, in the fact that you refuse to better yourself, in the fact that you refuse to put that bottle down, in the fact that you will put at least one of the bottles down. Y'all understand what I'm trying to get across? In the fact that you don't like your mama, you don't like your brother, you don't like your sister, you don't know how to raise kids. He's setting up camp right there. And this is what we're trying to tell you. We're telling you where Satan is setting up his camp, right? Y'all feel? This is the preacher's job.